Hey guys, what's up? Murder of Birds here. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be jumping into the next batch for Red vs. Blue Season 12 with episodes 14, 15, and 16. So I hope you guys look forward to it. This is coming immediately off of the review that I did for episodes 11 through 13. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. And I'm really excited to jump into this batch, especially after the last batch, how it started and how it ended. We're going to Crash Site Alpha and Crash Site Bravo, so we're going to be returning to some old turf. The landscape of Felix and Locus's encounter with the Reds and Blues, and how we basically got split off to where half of the squad ended up with the New Republic and the other half ended up with the Federalists of Chorus. So we're going to be hopefully returning to some old territories, most likely focusing on the ship's manifest, and hopefully checking out a new section with Crash Site Alpha and really finding out who is this criminal mastermind who is behind this airship with all the Project Freelancer technology, crash landing on this ship coincidentally to help fuel this war that Chorus has been dealing with, with Felix and Locus at the forefront. My money, still, Malcolm Hargrove. Don't know if he's going to be revealed or talked about, or if we're going to actually get the answers now. I feel like that's more so something that they would say for the finale, like the big, revelation of the finale batch, which also is going to be in next week's upload. So 17, 18, and 19 is the finale batch, which will cap off the second act of the Chorus trilogy. I believe I have to check out a song that's tethered to season 12, and then I'm also going to be giving my overall thoughts on the season as a whole in terms of my review, and then we're going to be checking out the final act, which is going to be season 13. So I really hope you guys have been enjoying these. I've been trying to get back on track with recording these videos in bulk so you guys can have something to look forward to week, because at the time that these videos are probably going up, RWBY Volume 8 has also started, so I'm kind of juggling both of them at the same time. But going into this batch, I'm really excited. The last one was so exciting for me to just see all the things that I was really hoping to see during season 11. Epsilon's return, Carolina's return. I was not at all expecting to get a return of the, granted, memory fragments, but fragments nonetheless of Epsilon Theta, Delta, Gamma, Omega, Sigma even, seeing a little bit of him, and, all of that being channeled through Epsilon, seeing that opening sequence of how the AI act and how they function in the field for the first time. That was kind of a different approach than seeing something like Delta in York or Theta in North like we did in the past. So I really loved that whole approach, like the real-time strategy approach to Carolina dealing with those space pirates, was really cool. I think that's also kind of relevant to how she was able to get into the ranks of Locust and stuff like that, for how she managed to save the Reds and Blues ass at the last minute during the previous batch to that batch. But yeah, now everything is coming together. The Reds and Blues understand that they have to find more intel, more information on what exactly is going on this planet, who is kind of heading this operation for Chorus, and appointing Felix and Locust this money. Maybe even, I don't know how realistic this is to think about, but if they're able to interfere with Felix and Locust's payment, maybe that will also deter Felix and Locust from going through with this. Because what does it really come down to for them? Does it come down to the fact that they're only doing this because of their employer? It seems like they relish in the idea, like the fucked up mentality of killing these other people. So maybe they are far gone in that regard, right? Just killing innocent people just because, but it's because they're getting payments. It's because they're getting paid. It's because they're good at what they do and they have history together. But a part of me also wonders, how far would they be willing to go if they realize that the Reds and Blues will put a wedge in whoever, I'm just gonna say Malcolm's plans of paying them to keep them, participating in this Chorus war. So I don't know if the Reds and Blues can get through to them in that regard. You know what I mean? If they stop them from getting paid, will the mercenaries continue doing this if they know they're not getting anything out of it? Granted, they're getting paid, but they're also getting the military tech, or the alien tech rather, which is then going to the space pirates, which is then going to fueling the war in general at the same time. So a lot of questions, a lot of things that I hope get answered in this batch. Clearly, we're going to get some revelation, some cliffhanger, most likely in the finale batch that will keep us held over until season 13, which I really am wondering how it's going to come to a head at that point as well. But there still seems to be those lingering fragments and remnants of Project Freelancer that I was really hoping we would see. I didn't think it would be to this degree, how the parallels of Project Freelancer are mirroring that of Charon Industries, because if Malcolm Hargrove is both UNSC and Charon, it makes sense because Project Freelancer got their tech from the UNSC as well. So, and obviously the technology is very much the same, if not superior and more sophisticated, especially since you don't need an AI, which I guess is good because that means no one will be doing what the director was doing in terms of harboring and creating his own artificial intelligence. But ultimately, I love the last batch. Reds and Blues have a lot of things against them right now. Kimball and Doyle are being watched by Locus and Felix respectively, as well as the space pirates. Everyone has been told that they are dead to help push the war even further. So yeah, it's going to take whatever they find at Crash Site Alpha, Crash Site Bravo. They need that manifest. And I feel like, again, if they can figure out Malcolm Hargrove, I feel like Washington's going to be the first one to put that piece together, because he has had involvement in conversations and he knows about Malcolm, especially considering how Malcolm came to him and helped him align with the meta to go after Epsilon at the end of during season 7 into season 8 and all that other stuff. But with all that rambles out of the way, I really like the last batch. I like the setup. I like where it's going. I liked getting the banter between Epsilon, the Reds and Blues, seeing that, finding out that Freckles is actually still okay to some degree, to where Caboose didn't actually like shatter his heart completely. Yeah, it was just really great to have Epsilon and Carolina back into the fold with the Reds and Blues again. The banter was there. The jokes were there, the humor was there, and everything else. And yeah, now we're going to be continuing on moving forward from here. So I hope you guys really enjoy that as well. And before we jump into that, I definitely want to say thank you guys all so much for your continued support, kindness, generosity, patience, understanding, especially for these videos coming out relatively later than I would have liked them to. Obviously, I've been going through some stuff over the last couple of weeks, but hopefully moving forward, these videos will be uploaded and recorded in bulk ahead of time, and you guys will enjoy it nonetheless. And of course, I want to give an extra special thank you to the support over on Patreon from the Wizard of Remnant tier and higher, and that goes to BungLe Queen, Ezra Lee, Gotakei, Jakob Eyer, Jamie Coleman, Jonathan Hall, JuuBearski, Kiba Bodaway, Matthew Trapp, and Michael. Thank you guys all so much for your continued support. I really hope you guys enjoyed these videos. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and without further ado, let us continue. All right, guys, we're going to be jumping into Red vs. Blue Season 12, Episodes 14, 15, and 16. So I hope you guys look forward to it. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And we're going to be starting this in 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, back at the New Republic. This is where Vanessa and Tucker were talking. Yep. Oh, fuck you, dude.
What do you want?
Oh, my God.
See how you were doing.
Oh, fuck off, Felix!
How do you think I'm doing? I put all of our hope
I just
into the
wanted to
hands
see
of a
how
bunch
you
of
were
strangers,
doing.
and they run off and get themselves killed.
It was a leap of faith.
No shame in this man's game!
We're falling fast. I believed in them.
He's gonna turn it over.
What are you talking about? They left us.
Kimball, they accomplished their mission.
Yep, use them as martyrs. I guarantee you, Felix, Locus is doing the exact same thing on the Federalist side.
To end this war. They wanted peace for Chorus.
Well, what good does that do us now?
Yeah.
Plenty. If you go back up there and you tell those men that
I
their heroes
can't
died fighting
believe
for
this
them,
guy
then you can turn this tragedy
can just
into
lie to
something
people
more.
like this.
Turn it into fuel for one last fire.
Felix, they're mourning.
When they should be fighting.
Yeah, you want to fuel
Vanessa,
that
how
hatred
many
so they can
people
kill each
have
other
we
one
lost
last
in this?
time.
Do you think it even count? The only thing different about these soldiers is that they inspired us. And I'm telling you, they can still inspire us
Fuck
even though they're gone.
off, dude.
I was waiting to tell you.
I can't believe this. I hate you, Miles, by the way. You're probably loving this shit.
And I mean all of them. Some sort of rally or something. I don't have all the details.
Yep,
but it
everyone
sounds
in
like
one
getting
spot.
ready for one last push.
Yep.
I guess without the Reds and Blues,
This
they
is-
think they can finally put an end to us.
This is what they
I think
want.
We need to hit them first.
You want to storm Armonia? That's insane.
I want all of us to do it. Think about it. One mission that could end everything.
Yeah.
We never have another chance like this.
I told Tucker the same thing.
You've got an army up there that wants to avenge their heroes.
Kimball, please be
I say,
careful.
it's time you let them.
He's gunning so hard!
Okay. This could work. No, it will work. It has to.
Now there's the leader I know.
Yeah.
Give up, right?
Right.
I'm sure.
Transfer that data over to my personal computer. Then let's get a meeting together in the war room.
You got it, boss.
And
Wow.
Felix, thank you. for everything.
I'm just doing my job.
Yep. Just doing his job.
Each team has 2 teleportation grenades.
I'm so
One to
pissed.
transport you there, and one to get you back. First
We
priority
need
is
to
obtaining
intercept
the
them
mana
so
points,
bad,
but
otherwise
while we're
everyone's gonna
we
die.
should also search for additional supplies. Teleporters, weaponry, anything that could help. I don't expect there to be a hostile presence at Bravo, but be careful nonetheless.
Yeah, true.
Don't get shot. Got it.
Alpha's another story. We've acquired its coordinates for teleportation,
Yeah, Alpha's
but
the
never
part, the
actually
spot that I'm
investigated the
interested
area.
in.
From what we've gathered, it's a massive hotspot for pirate activity.
Okay.
I'd understand if you don't want to join us.
What?
In the situation, I'd say you need all the
You
help
kidding
can
me? Watch has to go.
Yeah. Pretty sure Church will be
Oh, is it gonna
disappointed
be
if
this
I
team
didn't
in
come
Carolina?
also, so...
And then the Reds are
Dr.
going to
Gray,
Bravo?
You stay here and keep an eye on things while we're gone.
Wonderful. I'll prepare a meal out of the surrounding fungi and vegetation for your return.
Hey.
don't.
She's a
When we
housewife.
get back, just don't get captured. The last thing we need is another fucking rescue mission.
Wow.
Amen.
Damn, the Reds
Okay,
are literally...
people, the mission starts now.
Alright, here we go. Future cubes.
Epsilon.
Motion tracker says we're clear.
Oh, she's
Let's
got the
start.
motion.
And
Yeah, so
you're
she has all
sure
of the
we're
other
in the right place?
armor abilities.
Carolina,
Uh-oh. Oh.
I think we're in the right place.
Okay, crash site Alpha. Yep, there you go. That's the other half. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. Is that the tail end? Back. Home sweet home.
No way, this place was always cramped. I couldn't walk 2 feet without stepping in your garbage.
Oh, God.
Come on, guys.
We're
It's
back.
not the
Jungle
size that
Canyon.
matters, it's how you use it.
I love how really they just sent the Reds back to where the plot isn't forwarded. Come on now.
Hey, knuckleheads! Get your asses off memory lane and get back to looking for supplies.
Hey,
Me
I
and
like
Princess
memory
Bubblegum
lane.
have got an entire ship to search.
Freckles.
So far, we ain't found diddly squat. So the least you can do is quit
What is
jamming
that,
up
the
radio with your
schematics?
darn pillow talk. You got that?
Technically, sir, you've only got half a ship to search.
Well, you good
True.
for nothing, little? Nice.
You know, Simmons, I can't help but notice a severe lack of ass kissing ever since we found Sarge.
True.
Well, we've all been kind of busy with the whole genocide prevention thing.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. Jesus.
Jesus, you guys really do love pillows. I'm out of here.
I don't know, man. Maybe being in charge of those rebel guys rubbed off on you.
I was thinking
Hey,
that, like
I
maybe
think you
he's thinking
accidentally
about like
said sorry,
Jensen
but
and
I
all
couldn't help
that.
but overhear what you just said about guys rubbing off.
What do you mean? We were
Guys
terrible
rubbing off
leaders.
on each
Well,
other.
yeah. But you gotta admit,
Fucking
they made you feel
donut.
pretty important.
I guess.
I miss the other
Hey,
guys.
where's Lopez?
Where's Bitters,
Probably off doing
Jensen,
or
and
something.
Smith?
chicos. Encontré cuerpo.
Dos Pointo's giant body? Oh, shoot! CC Cyclops' body?
This is bullshit. They've got armor enhancements, they've got laser guns, and now they've got giant space sticks shooting loads of energy out of the ground?
God damn.
What the fuck is that about?
If you don't keep your voice
Yeah,
down,
you're gonna
we'll
be-
never find out.
Whatever. Church said the place is deserted.
Still,
I don't know.
it gives me the creeps. And I'm starting
Whoa.
to think we might not have been the only ones to crash.
That's an
on.
alien ship.
Oh,
That's a
what was
Covenant
your first
ship.
clue?
Bye, boys, a spaceship.
Over here!
Holy shit. So maybe there are actual aliens here
Think
chilling.
this'll work?
Well, it's still online, so there's that at least. The
Okay.
structure's a mess, though. It's... Oh, damn it. Hold on a second.
Get it,
Seriously?
Epsilon?
Church couldn't find the zoom on the sniper rifle. What makes you think he can just plug in and find...
All right, got it.
Don't
Sorry,
sleep
Tucker,
on
what were you saying?
Epsilon.
Don't be a show-off.
Oh,
What was that?
what the fuck was
Uh-oh.
that?
4 hostiles just popped up on radar.
Oh,
How close?
Not very. If we keep quiet, we should...
what the hell?
Right, fuck that. Okay, give me a drive. Now. Wait, what's happening?
Wait,
It's in. Transfer data. Dude!
Is that
Yeah,
more people
how do I
showing
say
up?
this? They know we're here and they're coming to kill us.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, one of those days.
Yo,
am I
haul
right?
ass, dude.
Am I right, guys? I said, one of those days.
Oh my god.
Because-
Get it moving! Get the data and get out! Caboose, stop! Jesus! UNSC? Wow. That's a fuck ton of space pirates. Jesus
How
Christ.
does he find us?
I don't know. How much time left on that transfer? Hard to say. This computer is beyond fucked. I'm doing what I can.
Don't worry, we can wait.
Hold it off.
And watch your right.
Oh shit! They have invisibility too!
Dude, we gotta go.
Hold them off for a few more seconds.
That's a long ass time for you in AI. They have hard light shields!
Oh,
Jesus, these guys are decked out, man. Shoot him in the
Fuck
leg.
this! Wait! Tucker! Get us out of here!
Tucker, you can't make moves like that. That's what happened last time.
How did it go?
You fucking jackass!
Church? Me? We are sitting ducks out there!
Tucker. What? Oh, we almost had it!
Wow.
We only needed a few more seconds!
You don't know that!
What the Yes, I do! Newsflash! I was there, and by the way, I made out a number! Why can't you just trust me?
Come on, y'all, chill out.
Fair.
Tucker did
I'm
make
ready
a
to go.
tough call, though.
No,
But I mean,
I just-
it makes sense that he would do that, because the last time he stuck around and waited for data, 2 of his teammates got killed. So I'll give it to Tucker at the very least that he was thinking about keeping people safe than risking getting data, getting information at the cost of people dying, especially his closest friends. So I can understand that at least. Granted, I think at the very least trusting Epsilon would have probably been a good call to make as well. Shit!
Don't let that discourage you if you want to.
At least the Reds managed to bring something back. All we got was a... Wait! Caboose! Hey!
Oh!
Hey! Oh my
No!
god!
Oh my fucking god!
Where the hell did he come from? He must have teleported back with us. My life just flashed before my eyes!
Shit!
It was awesome! Ah, let's do that again!
Ah, my leg.
Oh
Wait, Dr.
no, the
Peter.
wound opened again!
Oh, well, that is a lot of blood.
Somebody restrain this guy.
I've got just the handcuffs for the job. I'm
Wow.
saving them for a special occasion.
I think Tucker made the right call, dude. Yo, I think Tucker made the right call.
Well, Caroline is patched up again. Gray really hounded her on the no more super speed thing.
Wow.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a civilian lecture a freelancer like that before. It was pretty entertaining, actually.
Hey, Wash, you got a sec?
Usually it's the other way
If you want me
around.
to look at another rash, I'm gonna hit you.
No, it's just... feels like every choice I make is the worst.
Oh,
No,
holy shit,
I
you're
think
being
that was
serious.
kind of the
Back in
good
the canyon,
choice.
you told me to try to be better, and ever since then, that's all people keep telling me. Try this, try that. Well, I'm fucking trying, and so far all that happens is I either get people killed or I ruin the mission. I mean, how are you supposed to know if you're making the right call?
Well, you don't.
You don't. You only know
There's
after the
never really
fact.
a right or wrong answer. You just have to stick with what you think is best.
But what if what I think is best totally sucks?
Then
You gotta
learn
live
from
with
it
that.
And you try again.
Exactly.
Oh my god, it's like you people are on a fucking loop.
Tucker, I know you're
That's what it
frustrated,
means to be a
but
leader.
You have to realize that making mistakes is just part of the deal. Even with everything you've screwed up, look at how far you've made it. You're not the same person you were back in Blood Gulch.
Oh my god.
mad that I kinda
I'm
wish
so
I was.
happy to have
Yes,
Washback as the
you
mentor.
were a terrible excuse for a human being. Hey, I'm kidding.
Fuck you, dude. I'm over here spilling my guts and shit, and you're cracking jokes? That's messed up.
Now who's melodramatic?
Man, I
Yeah.
should have just left your ass with the feds.
Hey,
Oh.
Wash, can we borrow you for a second?
Everything okay?
Well, ever since that pirate guy regained consciousness, Caroline has been trying to get info
Oh,
out of him.
shit.
But so far, nothing's working.
So you need help with the
Beat him up.
Actually, we were hoping you could calm down Carolina.
Oh,
Why won't he talk?
She's a little frustrated.
yeah, she's used to getting what she wants. Jesus.
Well, she definitely takes after her mother.
Was her mother
Yeah.
some sort of silverback gorilla on steroids?
Yeah, you better be happy her mother's not around to hear you say that.
Pretty much.
How's it going? Oh, you know, terrible.
Yeah, Tex
Still
would
got the
fuck you
manifest?
up, dude.
Yes, actually, no thanks to you. The Reds did manage to bring back a completely intact drive.
Damn.
With ship's records and manifest.
Yeah, you know, suck it, Blue.
And thanks to the Reds,
Hey, that's one for
those
Reds.
documents are currently locked.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
What?
Yikes.
Yes, apparently they accessed the ship's records the last time they were on board.
Oh,
Since they didn't
boy.
have the proper clearance, the files are now in security lockdown.
Aren't you like part of the Matrix now? Why don't you just hack it?
Oh, why don't I just hack it? Oh, why don't I just download the mainframe and cross-reference the database, huh? Don't talk to me about technical shit.
Oh,
This
boy.
is hard, okay? It's just making me a little frustrated. I was gonna say completely filled with rage, but yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna
Talking
channel
about
his
me,
inner
actually?
Omega.
No.
I don't get it. He's not giving up anything.
Excuse me.
Wonder why.
I've been washing your blood off my armor, so I'm a little late to the conversation. Did you say the prisoner is awake?
Uh-oh.
But I
Oh
got
god,
my blood
she
from
might get
Carolina
info.
ripped his spine out within the hour. I'll take those odds.
with her 200 IQ.
If you don't mind, do you think I could have a few minutes alone with him?
You're gonna give him a band-aid for every beating he
Oh
gets?
no.
Well, if you recall, he and his partners turned every one of my friends at Outpost 37 into piles of ash. Anyone sick enough to do something like that would almost certainly benefit from a,
Psychoanalysis? Oh dear, she's gonna have her way with him.
Ooh, what's the matter? Did the big bad freelancer get all tuckered out?
Do you know where we are?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
This is a remote research facility designed to study the surrounding wildlife. I volunteered at one just like it in grad school. It's got a laboratory, an incinerator, and oodles of state-of-the-art surgical equipment.
Oh!
Would you like to see them?
Yeah, I called that, dude. Her own little guinea pig.
I'm scared. Simmons?
Dude, there's a lot of them when you line them up like that. Holy shit.
I mean, except for me.
His name is Zachary Miller. He's ex-military, and he was kind enough to hand over the coordinates to a nearby radio jammer.
Holy shit.
No, silly, I'm Dr. Gray. Ha! That joke.
Oh, God.
All right. Think
Are you
he's
kidding
in a
me? No, I'm
position to
Dr.
answer
Gray.
A few more questions?
Oh, absolutely. Let me just go put him back together.
Oh, you didn't kill him, did you?
Caboose? Yes. Don't ever stick your dick in crazy. I have no idea what that means. I know.
Oh, boy. Bow chicka bow wow?
Find his belongings on a crate over there, and then his tone is much more positive.
Yikes.
Isn't that right, Zachary?
For the love of God, get the psychopath away from me!
He's all yours.
Jesus,
Carolina, I'm gonna
man.
go dark for a little bit. Focus on this manifest. You got this?
Oh, he's gonna find it.
Oh, yeah. The radio jammers. Talk.
I already told your friend about the nearest one, okay?
I want to know about all of them.
I don't know all of them. I swear. Look, if you take out the jammer at the coast, you'll at least be able to make contact with the capital. That helps,
Contact.
right? Now, will you let me go?
There seems to be a misunderstanding. Your options are either A, staying here forever, or B,
Die.
the incinerator directly behind you.
Yeah, you ain't leaving, buddy.
Good point. Well, what else do you want?
The giant tower at Crash Site Alpha.
We need answers.
What is it doing?
What, the tractor beams? That's why your ship crashed here in the first place. They're some of the only alien relics we've managed to activate.
Oh,
Ships
fuck.
come by, we pull them down, and then kill everyone aboard.
Whoa!
After that, the mercs sell the supplies to the armies. Would have worked on you too, but something went wrong.
Holy
It's like the ship tried to jump to slip space, change course, and power down all at the same time. It didn't make any sense.
Holy fuck.
Instead of pulling you down, the ship got ripped apart.
Ripped in half.
I'm gonna go ahead and claim partial responsibility for that.
How
Wait,
many
so
of
the
you
Reds
are
and the
for it?
Blues
I
shenanigans
got the job.
detracted from what
Give
was
me
supposed to
numbers,
happen?
Or I give you back to the doctor.
Whoa, let's not get hasty.
Holy
a few
shit.
dozen of us, all right?
A few dozen?
Quality over quantity. You freelancers should know something about that. I
True.
worked with the mercs on another job a long time ago. Guess I did good, because they came back, and they had the offer of a lifetime.
Wiping out an entire planet?
You call it genocide. I call it one hell of a paycheck.
And who exactly
The
is
fuck,
paying
dude?
for all of this?
Beats me. The client sends us supplies and scientists to run the weapons manufacturing, but Locus and Felix are the only ones that talk with them.
Shit, we
Occasional
gotta get
direct
to
order, Things are
them.
getting dicey, but other than that, we're kept in the dark.
Damn, they're in it for the
Can
money,
tell
too.
you this, though. Whoever it is has invested a lot of time and a lot of money into this project. If you think they're just gonna sit back and let you throw it all away, then you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, oh!
Damn it!
What the fuck?
Again? Epsilon!
I thought that was somebody else!
Tucker, Sarge,
One of their own killed them to keep that info!
Battle stations!
Get to the lab.
Jesus Christ, man, this is intense!
Got more hostile inbound. What?
Everyone just came through.
Be surrounded.
How do they keep finding us?
I don't know. Is there an informant? A tracking device?
Something.
Supposed to be some sort of apology?
His helmet! Wait, Freckles!
Everyone get ready.
The Freckles chip, maybe? Either that or the helmet.
Sit down for a minute and just have a rest. 'Cause I think I'm gonna throw
Locust
up.
gave that to him.
Station. Good. I think I need a bathroom.
I would not recommend it.
Oh my god, they have
get
to
here?
destroy the
It's
Freckles
Freckles.
chip.
Freckles is the tracking device.
Wow. I cannot believe that. You give meaning to meaningless things. Yeah, look what happened. You used a meaningless thing to reel him in. That's crazy.
May I have your attention, please?
Wow.
All right, everyone, listen up.
Wow, they're doing it.
Today's the day.
They're fucking doing it.
Today is the day we defend this once great city
Shit.
from those who wish to take it for themselves.
Meanwhile, Felix and Locust
You
sitting
all
back
know
and
your
watching.
role. Squads will split up and surround the capital. Then we sneak in and hit them from all sides.
Once the enemy has entered the city, the exits will be sealed, and any hope of retreat will be dashed.
I won't lie to you.
I
Today
can't
may be
believe
one
this.
of the worst days of your life. And for many of us,
Our
it's
last.
going to be the last. But we can't give up. We've come too
Yo,
far
they need
and
to
lost
they
too
need
much
to
throw
they
this
need
all
to
away.
like they need to like find out how to
Republic
stop
will
this.
end this war today. And they are correct. What they fail to realize is that the Federal Army of Chorus shall be the one standing victorious after the smoke is
Y'all are
So remember
y'all
the
are both
plan.
on the same
Remember
side.
your training, and most of all,
Remember what you're fighting for.
yeah, we're totally dead.
Ow! Not the time.
Hey, Andrew Smith, relax.
Well said.
Oh,
Wow.
my.
Yeah.
Locust, yes,
Meanwhile,
oh dear God, man, you nearly gave me a heart attack.
Locust
Sir,
on the other
I
side.
have some rather urgent news.
Right. Well, spit it out.
Probably
then.
gonna take the
I have been
leaders.
informed that the New Republic has dispatched the mercenary to scout ahead for their forces.
My word!
Shit.
First the news of their invasion, and now this? You are just a wealth of information, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm
Leaving to track him down.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wait,
They're
no,
gonna
no,
leave
no.
and meet up.
You can't just leave. What about the impending battle? I need you here, by my side, to, boost the morale of the troops.
Don't be concerned, General. Once I've taken care of this issue, I'll return to take care of you.
Yeah. And he
Right.
means that in the most
Yes.
terrible way
Excellent thinking,
possible.
Lucas. I can always count on you to get the job done.
I just feel so bad for them. They're getting so duped, man.
Give it to me straight, Church. His Freckles gonna make it. Robot's fine. I just need a few.
You need to
There we
take
go.
out the hacking. Oh, the
Congrats.
tracker.
Your pet has been debugged.
Hey!
Oh,
I thought they were gonna have to destroy it.
Do is get it fixed.
Holy shit.
I can't believe you would just accept something from the enemy like that.
It was a lapse in judgment. It won't
I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't
this
realize
apple
that
is
either.
dead. Come on, Wash. You're supposed to be the smart one in the group.
I thought I was the smart one in the group.
Smart's relative. Looks are skills. Sometimes you have to settle.
Okay.
Would you guys all shut up? This isn't helping. Oh, yeah, right. Since when have you managed to help out around here?
Oh God,
Maybe
come
you
on,
haven't
can you guys
noticed, but I've
stop
kind of been running this
bickering?
shit while you were gone. Just out of curiosity.
These two
who ran
factions
stuff
about
when
to
he was
kill
here?
each other.
Well, you ran it straight into the ground, Tucker. Great job. You must be so proud.
Okay. Everyone's a little tense right now.
Yeah.
Well, at least I tried. You? What about me?
Hey, I
You think I've been
tried.
on vacation this whole time? Please, stop fighting. Can't you see? You're
You're tearing
terribly
us
apart.
apart.
Right. This shit's getting weird. I'm
Oh,
out.
boy.
Hey, if you need me, I'll be thinking of a way to keep us alive for the next 24 hours. Good
Wow.
riddance. Hey, I heard that.
Come on,
I'm still
stop.
actually in the room,
Y'all need to
dumbass.
get along already.
Check the perimeter.
I'll do the same.
Oh boy.
Why don't you guys just take a breather?
Alright. Bye, Wash. Bye, Carolina. Bye, Church. Caboose, aren't you even like the tiniest bit pissed off at Church?
Dude, he's
not
back.
even
That's
a
all that
little.
matters.
Nah, at all? Yeah, no, not really. How? He's being such an asshole.
I'm pretty sure Church has always been an asshole.
That
Yeah,
too.
isn't that kind of his thing? Like, Simmons is smart, I'm good looking, you guys are the dumb one, the lazy one.
Okay,
But
relax
he doesn't
there,
even care
Griff.
about us.
I don't know about that. He stopped that mercenary from cutting up Caboose. Missed opportunity, if you ask me.
Well, he abandoned us. But didn't you
No,
guys do the same
dude.
thing?
Literally
Huh?
just said that.
The rebels?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but there were more
don't hold
important
a
things we had to
grudge,
do.
Tucker.
Kind of feel like stopping the sale of illegal military equipment might have been more important than hanging out in a canyon.
Okay, Tucker. I'm going to tell you this only because you respect my opinion so much. I actually don't listen to anything you say.
Oh dear.
Ever.
Classic lazy one.
If you keep being mean to Church, Church will just keep being mean to you. And then everyone will be mean to everyone all the time.
Holy
and
shit,
everything will be
Caboose is
bad,
actually making
and no
sense.
one will have fun. Is this... Are you trying to give a motivational speech right now?
The
I wanna
music.
see where he's going.
I mean, come on.
Oh God,
It's really
Caboose is getting a
fun.
motivational
You just-
speech moment.
You just want to be angry and mean all the time because that is dumb. And you know what? You're not partaking that.
Did Caboose just call someone dumb?
Well, that's called
Damn.
Blue.
Don't touch that.
The pot calling the
Maybe
kettle.
some of us were sad, but you know what? That is okay because he was just trying to do something good, and he just made a mistake.
This is so
All these
comical.
mistakes Sometimes.
Oh, about the camera's panning in.
Caboose,
So shut up and get over it.
Thank you. Fucking thank you.
Well, my work is done here.
There you go. Hey, take a lap, buddy. You earned it.
you know, I really do fucking hate him.
Oh, man. Oh. you
Hey, Carolina,
Whoa.
can
Can I talk to
you
you?
need to talk to church for a second? Oh,
Oh.
sure.
Oh, shit. They're gonna have
Epsilon.
their heart-to-heart?
Church, get out here. Church.
Just say you're sorry.
Oh, he's
That guy
talking
has
to
those
them,
private
too,
friends.
about it.
Oh, hey,
What do you want?
so
Come on, you guys are best
guess
buds.
it's kind of a dick since you got back.
You even
Oh.
said he was your best friend.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If you want to put it lightly.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess I did, leave you guys without saying anything.
Hmm.
Which at the time seemed poetic and heroic and all that. But, I guess from a practical standpoint, I probably should have left a note.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not used to you actually doing stuff, I mean, it's weird. Normally you guys just stick around and I have to do everything.
Well,
True.
you don't have to do everything anymore.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah,
boys
well-
are here.
I guess it just takes getting...
Dude, this music is so good. These downtime moments.
You know, I think I saw some beer back at the gas station.
Hologram, dude, still a hologram.
He can't
Oh, right.
drink. Damn it.
Thanks. You can have mine.
Seriously? That's it? No, I'm sorry.
I know, right? I was
Nothing?
waiting for that.
Carolina, we're dudes.
Yeah, it's pretty much as emotional as we're gonna get.
Yeah, you just witnessed, like,
Oh,
an
boy.
entire lifetime's worth of male emotion in 1 minute.
What was she expecting?
Beats me.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Tell me about it.
Oh, wait, does that mean you get to see her naked?
Okay, man, don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird,
No.
dude.
Are they good?
I think so.
They're as good as they're gonna get.
About time.
You're telling me.
Damn, everybody just
Now, can we get
witnessed
back to
that
the whole
shit.
Civil War thing, please?
Oh, what the fuck is that, dude?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking, and boy, have I got some news for you.
Oh shit.
Had to ask for it.
Felix.
Felix, he's using the radios.
Hey, asshole, we're not interested in whatever bullshit you're selling. Oh, but Tucker, in a miraculous, one-time only deal, you've all been upgraded to first class.
Wow, they're
One-way
gonna
flights
get to
off
witness
of
the
chorus.
the fall of Chorus.
Are you interested now?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little interested.
Shit. Wait, is that it? God damn it! Oh my god! This batch of episodes, I'm not gonna lie, this batch of episodes just dragged things on. I wanted answers, and I got no goddamn answers. Granted, we got a lot of downtime between Tucker and Epsilon, which I think that is necessary. It would have been really weird if the last batch of episodes was all we got of their I guess the butting of heads and the fact that neither side really came to an understanding of why they left. So I want to just say this right out the gate before anyone gets any wrong ideas. I actually did enjoy this batch of episodes. I have, as per usual, have gone back, rewatched them to get a better understanding, a better grasp of the context, anything that I may have missed out on, from the reaction itself. But I so desperately wanted to believe in my heart of hearts that it would give me the information that I've been so desperately wanting to be confirmed and reaffirmed for me for so long, which is who is behind this funding of the Chorus War for Felix and Locust. I just wanted to hear a name, and they teased you with that space pirate, after he was interrogated by the doctor, and I really thought we were going to get it then and there, but it's very clear. Should have expected it. I already mentioned it in the last batch as well. Most likely we're going to get that plot twist revelation reveal in the finale or the post-credit scene if there is one, and that's probably how things are going to be set up for season 13 and the closing act of the Chorus trilogy. For this episode, though, generally really entertaining. I love what they're doing with Tucker. Like I said, like I've been mentioning throughout this trilogy, going through, like, I guess the process of what it means to be a leader, him first kind of making those wrong mistakes initially with his teammates, getting them killed for that data information in season, at the start of this season, to where now he's kind of reflecting on, well, I did it one way in the past and that didn't work out, got 2 people killed. So it kind of was a juxtaposition of that. And I actually do like the fact that regardless of the fact that, Epsilon and Carolina thought that they would be able to get that information that they needed. Who knows, if we actually did get that info, maybe they would have dropped Malcolm Hargrove's name during this batch. But I just think that speaks a lot more to his development and his character and him questioning what it means to be a leader and how do you know if you're doing the right thing. Love that Washington is back in the picture, being somewhat more of a mentor instead of taking the center stage of being the leader of the Reds and Blues. I like that Tucker is actually doing something. He's acknowledging to Epsilon, hey, you don't have to do everything by yourself anymore. I love that they had that little bromance moment, even though that's the closest thing to emotion these guys are going to get. And obviously that comes from a different time and, everything else regarding these characters. But I really love those moments. I love that the doctor, even though she was just thrown into this situation, she was chasing after Watch and she got teleported with them. She ended up becoming super relevant as well. Super huge comedic relief for her personality. Quirky, very out there, very sporadic, very terrifying and deadly. Very massive jump and switch in character personalities from how Aaron Zek has voiced, for Blake, which is obviously what I primarily know her as. So the fact that she does voice acting for Emily Gray, which is the complete 180 of like the doomy and gloomy and emo-y kind of personality of Blake. And granted, Blake is kind of coming out of her shell now. Is really impressive to see that she just had a completely different range and a completely different personality for this character. And obviously she helped forward the plot with the space pirates. I really was fearing, again, for Caboose and the whole thing with the tracking unit. I thought that was really, really clever that Locust pretty much doubled down on that notion of, you give meaning to meaningless things, and he knew that the meaning of Freckles and the unit was going to be meaningful to some degree, and that at the end of the day would be their bargaining chip if anything did go south, which it ended up doing. But now we got the snippets of both sides, Felix and Locust, forwarding the war for both sides, the New Republic and the Federalists, of course. And I think what's going to end up happening here is the Reds and Blues have to make their presence known. They have to, I don't know, in my mind, how I'm seeing this go down is like we're going to see like this massive confrontation, both sides on opposite ends, and they're going to like charge each other, right? The Federalists and the Republic are going to charge, and then the Reds and Blues are just going to like, I don't know, like future cube themselves into the action, and they're going to show up in between both factions, and they're going to be like, what? We thought you were dead. Felix and Locust told us you were dead, and then they're going to realize that Felix and Locust aren't there. They probably have like a really good spot, like high up on the cliffs or something, just watching down, just wanting to see the bloodbath. And the Reds and Blues are going to stop them. And they're going to instantly realize, hold on, the 2 guys that we paid on opposite ends told us that you guys were killed, said the other side killed you, and that's why we're here. And I think at that point, it's going to click that they're all going to realize. And obviously, the Reds and Blues can easily explain the situation. But I think at that point, that's when things are going to backfire. I think that's when Malcolm is going to personally get involved, because he's going to realize, yeah, these mercenaries that told me that they were the real deal, that they were the professionals, that they can get their job done and everything, clearly can't. I don't really know what that's going to mean moving forward, because Malcolm doesn't seem like the type of person who personally gets his hands dirty. Clearly, he has the money to fund other people doing his dirty work, if in fact he is playing both sides. And obviously he has to keep up appearances if he is the oversight subcommittee chairperson. So there's there's been a long history, I think, of corruption on his part, especially. I don't know how far back it goes, if he was already this corrupt back during Project Freelancer, if he was a part of everything back during like the Bjorndal Cryogenics Research Facility, you know what I mean? Like if he was a part of that, you know what I mean? Because back in the past, he was the assistant oversight subcommittee chairperson, but now he is the big cheese. So maybe things changed around when he became the leader. Was he a part of Charon? Was he a part of these space pirates or the, you know what I mean, like, or the insurrectionists back when he was the assistant? And now that he's the leader, he has both. Does he have priority on both ends? I don't really know, but obviously he's gone up the ranks as time has gone on, and I think that's what's going to end up happening with this batch of episodes. Like I said, I really like what they're doing with Tucker. Love that we're getting more like character moments. You know what I mean? Like the Reds and Blues, even the Reds actually got a point. They helped progress the plot with going back and getting some bit of information, whereas the Blues, Tucker kind of screwed things up. But at the same time, I don't fault him at all. I think that was a product of learning from his past mistakes. And it's like Washington said, like, if you make a bad mistake, you learn from it and you try again. And that's all you can really do. And I don't think he was necessarily wrong for that, because that guy was invisible. Had they waited a few more seconds, that invisible dude might have actually gotten the jump on them when they were surrounded by enemies on all sides. So the fact that they brought someone back and they took care of him right then and there, the worst that happened was Carolina opened her wound again. Caboose isn't dead. No one else is dead. So I think that's a better alternative. Granted, they didn't get that much needed information, and the current info that they have is locked behind the security features of whatever the Reds brought back to them. But overall, I think the batch was really entertaining, engaging for the most part. Like I said, Felix and Locus are forwarding things, and I think I have 3 or 4 episodes left, so we went through 14, 56, so I think I have 17, 18, 19, and I think Georgia also included a post-credit scene that I'll be checking out in that final batch for the finale of Season 12, and then after that, I'm going to be, I think there's a song tied to this season that I'm going to be listening to, and then my review of Season 12, and then Season 13, and I think by the time these are starting to come out, RWBY Volume 8 is already out, so I don't really know how editing is going to be going with my reactions and my live stream discussions. I might be doing reviews this volume as well. So I think overall, if videos are delayed, I do apologize. But at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that I finish Season 12 at the very least. I still want Season 13 to be something that I can periodically record and try to get out to you guys. But with the amount of editing that I'm doing, I don't even know if I'll be able to focus on like next-gen consoles like the PS5 or the Xbox One, let alone new games, let alone Twitch streaming. Just because I'm going to be so busy during the end of the year. And I've never tackled both RWBY and Red versus Blue before. So I feel like whatever ends up happening, I do want to stay committed to the story and the content that you guys have, subscribed for or pledged for early access for. And hopefully everything kind of comes together. Because I know, coming back onto Red versus Blue after the situation that I explained prior, wasn't the best, and I'm just trying to be productive. I'm trying to just stick to the content and not go on this massive hiatus. I don't want to worry any of you guys. But yeah, overall, I think the batch was really great. Like I said, I really, and I just wonder how this showdown is going to go down, because I think Season 13, by that point, obviously Monty unfortunately had already passed, so I don't really know how things are going to go, like, animation-wise. I don't know if there's going to be this major, like, is Doyle and Kimball going to, like, pair up and fight against Felix and Locus, the leaders of both factions going up against the mercenaries that they paid, that they thought that they could trust. Obviously, we have Carolina, who seems like she's going to be not out of the picture necessarily. She can't use her speed armor enhancement just because it tore open her wound last time. But I think moving forward here on out, I think that there's going to be a lot of things to look forward to. I think we're going to get all the answers that I was hoping to get in this batch. But regardless of all that, I still think it was well worth. Obviously, we had to get from point A to point B. We also understood and found out, I think, that the Reds and Blues shenanigans on the airship is actually what threw off the trajectory of, like, the ship. So the ship split in half instead of it going down as planned. And so all of those shenanigans, like, I guess it was serendipitous that they did that. Like, I actually thought that it was the Reds and Blues that were the ones that crashed the ship. But all of their shenanigans kind of played it out in a different way where, the ship still went down, but it didn't go down the way that they thought. It was both halves, and the Reds happened to be on the half that wasn't immediately targeted. by the space pirates. So again, like the ship was still planned to crash. Everything was supposed to happen accordingly, but the Reds and Blues involvement in that kind of just shook things up a little bit. So again, very serendipitous. I still think at the end of the day, things are kind of going according to plan. The Reds and Blues are an anomaly no matter what they get themselves into, whether it's going after, O'Malley or the meta or the director or whatever. And now, unfortunately, Malcolm Hargrove is going to be indirectly involved with the same anomaly that the director had to deal with, and the meta, and Washington during the early days, and O'Malley, and everything else in between. But for the most part, like I said, I really thought this reaction batch was very entertaining and pretty much straightforward. It was just kind of getting us from point A to point B. I think the real thing, the real meat and potatoes of this finale set is going to be how the Reds and Blues reveal themselves, how they manage to alert the Federalists and the Republic without kind of tipping off the space pirates or tipping off Felix and Locust. We know Felix and Locust didn't get immediately involved. So, and when Locust ended up also mentioning like, oh, I'll come back for you, Doyle. I'll come back to take care of you. Essentially, I'm going to put a bullet in your head once things pop off, and then at that point, there's going to be no chain of command. So I really do think, like, I just have that visioned in my mind that both sides are going to be fighting, and then maybe the future cubes will happen, and the Reds and Blues will show up in the middle of it. They'll break things apart. They'll explain the situation. Everyone will kind of come together. And yeah, and then we'll also have, hopefully, Palomo, Jensen, Bitters, Andersmith will all be there too. And everyone can just turn their attention to Felix and Locust and their employer, and hopefully Malcolm Hargrove will make himself present, hopefully during the finale batch, like I said, end credit scene, or maybe the first episode set of season 13. But those are all my thoughts. Like I said, very good batch overall. Also pretty straightforward, so I'm sorry if it's not as super crazy in-depth as the last batch was. But, oh yeah, we did see a little bit of Epsilon and with Theta and Delta when he was talking about, like, apologizing and making things better with him and Tucker. And I like the fact that we also got that Tucker-Epsilon moment, because obviously they both had a bit of chips on their shoulder. Understandably so, for the fact that, Epsilon thought it was just, it's like, it's okay, you know what I mean? I went off, I did my own thing, I felt like you guys would be fine and safe, and obviously that affected Tucker and Caboose to where they never really had closure, and they wanted Epsilon to know that. And obviously they had, they butted heads in the last batch, but I think this was the batch that was necessary. I do like, though, that Caboose doesn't really hold grudges. It's just like when Epsilon isn't there, it's like out of sight, out of mind. And when he is here, everything is happy and, and peaceful and as it should be. Obviously, Tucker is going through a lot and, clearly wants to relay like, hey, I care about you. You were gone. That affected me. I was upset about it. You're here now, and I just want to get that off of my chest so we can be back to being boys and moving forward with everything. So ultimately, like I said, I really enjoyed the batch. I really hope you guys did as well. We have one more batch left to finish off season 12, so I'm just excited to see how this is all going to come to a head. If Felix and Locust are going to, end up biting off more that they can chew, are they going to regret, not jumping the gun, not being a part of this before the Reds and Blues get into the picture? We're just going to have to wait and see. But overall, those are my thoughts for the episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I also want to give a big thank you for the patience, the kindness, the generosity, and the support of everybody over on patreon.com/MurderofBirds. Really hope you guys enjoyed this early access video as soon as it comes up. And an extra special thank you goes to the guys and gals in the seasonal maiden tier and higher, that being Aimee Burgess, Armadillo, Blue Rat 138, Chase Lazration, Danny Stallgate, Luke Marshall, Ride the Lightning, Scott Porter, Supermonaman, The Disturbed Guy, Travis Ray, TriggeredFiend, Vera Ohio, Diesel75, Zach Feifel, BungLe Queen, Ezra Lee, Gotakei, Jakob Eyer, Jamie Coleman, Jonathan Hall, JuuBearski, Kiba Bodaway, Matthew Trapp, and Michael. Thank you guys all so much again for the support. Really hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you guys for the finale of Red vs. Blue Season 12 in the next one. Take care.